And now, your weather authority.
So Sam, today we've talked about the heat miser, we've talked about the temperature roller coaster that we're experiencing right now. You know, I'm a guy that if it's winter, I want it to be a little cooler. You know, I know here in South Mississippi there's a limit to the cold most of the time, but I just feel like it feels more like winter when it's cooler outside.
Yeah, I know. You get those real wintry temps. I don't know. I guess I'll ask, I haven't been here through a full winter. Have you experienced temperatures below 32 degrees for a full day?
Oh, I'd have to go back. Yeah, I think so. I'm not 100% sure, but we have had more often than not 70-degree Christmas days like you're predicting, you're forecasting.
I know this is not, I guess, it's not normal, but at the same time, it's also not right at either. But we're actually going to take a look at some video from flooding over in Florida. They've been getting a lot of rainfall. This is just some of that street flooding, cars just trying to get on their way as that slow-moving storm caused a lot of flooding for people's neighborhoods, especially for poor drainage systems. That's something that I talk about here all the time here in South Mississippi, for our flooding concerns. But there is no flooding concerns. Actually, I'm not seeing any rainfall here for honestly a little while. I'd say about a week, potentially maybe some rainfall heading in towards next week, right around Christmas time, a little after Christmas as well. But hey, we're focused on our cooler temperatures coming down here in South Mississippi. Last night though, we were looking at the Bay St. Louis Tower Cam and it was really foggy. Now it's nice and clear. You see the bridges in the background, you see the boats as well in the parking lot. We really just only got to see portions of the parking lot due to all the fog. But now we are having our cold front move on through, so clear conditions. That cold front, as you can see on our water vapor imagery, that drier air behind, the moisture ahead of it. So there is some cloud cover overhead at this moment, looking on our clouds and radar that is continuing to move over across South Mississippi. Current temperatures, not really cold front-y temperatures yet. They are still down into those lower 60s, a few 50s now, Ocean Springs, and then Bay St. Louis down into the 50s. Current wind speeds, that's what we're tracking. Whenever we see those northerly winds come through, that's when we know our cold front is actually coming into effect. And we see that more to the north, not really along the coast. The coast is calm, but stronger wind speeds up to the more northern regions of South Mississippi. Our nightly planner cloud cover is still going to continue to build throughout our overnight hours. Temperatures to drop down into the low 50s by tomorrow morning. And then you see those mostly cloudy skies for your morning. This is how it really is all going to set up on our future cast. Cloud cover going to really remain throughout our overnight hours and tomorrow morning. Not really going to clear on out of here until Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening. Then we're going to have a nice clear, cool day into the 60s, and you see another cold front coming in as we head towards the weekend. So then the weekend temperatures are also going to cool down even more, not down into the 60s, but then down into the 50s for your highs. Low temperatures for tomorrow morning going down into those lower 50s, and then even cooler, more inland, a little 40s over in Pearl River County. Tomorrow, once we do warm up, only tracking a high of 67 degrees, not into the 70s like we had today, but into the 60s, cooler air, and then that northerly wind of 5 to 10 miles per hour. Highs across the rest of South Mississippi, mainly just going to experience those mid 60s for tomorrow. Our highs for the week are our temperature roller coaster. We are on the down stretch of it, going down into the 50s as I'm tracking into the weekend, as you saw that cold front move through. And then after the weekend, going in towards next week, we're going to start climbing back up, and then, on Christmas Day. Right now I'm tracking 70 degrees, but that could fluctuate, of course. But where is all of this cold coming from? We're going to go into the jet stream because here's our trough, and that's what's going to move on through with our cold front having our 60s for the next few days. And then we're on the backside of this trough going in towards the end or towards this weekend. So cooler weather throughout the rest of the weekend. But how cold are we truly going to get? As mainly as we head into the weekend, that's where I'm tracking a potential light freeze for South Mississippi. And it's not a hard freeze, just a light freeze. As we look at that 7-day forecast, it's going to be nice and clear. The first day of winter is on Saturday, and then next week will be warmer.